I thought you might like some breakfast. Cook sent up your favorite.
Thanks. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Get back in bed, you foolish boy. You're supposed to be taking it easy.
Sheridan, it's only a sprained ankle.
Well, a very badly sprained ankle, which you got trying to help me uncover my past at the newspaper morgue. The least I can do in return is to keep you from making it any worse.
But I've got work to do. I mean, I can't lay around in bed all day, Sheridan.
Well, you're going to have to. Doctor's orders. Now be a good nephew and eat your breakfast. Then you can go back to that romantic little dream you were having.
How did you know it was romantic?
Judging by that smile on your face when you weren't sleeping, I'd say you were dreaming about you and Gwen doing who knows what.
Only it wasn't Gwen. I was dreaming of another girl.
You're kidding me. Who?
I have no idea. Actually, it has to do with what really happened last night at the movie theater. I sat down next to this girl who I thought was Gwen. I put my arm around her and I started kissing her hand.
She must have slapped you, silly.
That's what's strange. She didn't. Someone else's hands and not realize it wasn't Gwen's.
Don't beat yourself up, Ethan. It's an honest mistake. You wanted it to be Gwen sitting there next to you, so you thought it was her.
I guess.
Well, I'm more interested in why this other woman let you, a perfect stranger, kiss her, and then why she disappeared.
Well, we'll never know. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run into her again.
Ivy said that she wouldn't need Teresa today so that she could work with you.
I'll manage fine without my mother's personal secretary, thank you.
And you tell Ivy. You know how she frets about you.
She wins. I'm no match for her. Well, I guess it'll give me a chance to get to know Teresa better. Mother adores her.
Well, and she can't be anything like her brother Luis.
From what I've seen, she's not.
Of all the people to find us last night rummaging through that old newspaper file.
I think Luis got the message when I told him that what we were doing wasn't any of his business.
No, he didn't. I ran into him at the hospital, and he began quizzing me all over again about what happened. As if I were a criminal. Maybe that's why I had the dream that I did last night.
Why are my hands covered with blood? What did I do? Nobody will ever love me.
Tell me, Sheridan.
It was awful. I was a little girl. I had blood all over my hands. And there was a body covered in a bloody sheet. And then suddenly I was grown up. And this man, I couldn't see his face, but he took me in his arms, and I kept asking him who he was.
What did he say?
He didn't answer me at first. But then finally he said, "I'm the one who loves you. I know what you did, and I love you."
Did you know who he was?
No, I didn't. The other day, Pilar told me that I would find the love that I was looking for right here in Harmony. Is that crazy or what? There's no one in this town or anywhere else that would love me after they found out what I did.
You know that isn't true, Sheridan.
Well, all I know is that Officer Lopez Fitzgerald cannot find out what happened. He would just love to put a member of the Crane family away for murder.
Sheridan, don't say that word.
That's what it was, wasn't it, Ethan? Murder. The family always swore that no one would ever find out about what happened. But Luis is already becoming suspicious. What if he starts digging and finds out what happened? Then I'll be charged with murder.
I won't let that happen. I will find a way to keep Luis from nosing around.
I'm going to miss you so much when I go back to Paris.
Sheridan, what are you talking about? Look, we've already been through all this. You said you'd give it a chance here.
Ethan, I've tried, but I can't take it anymore. I've got to get away from Harmony and all the bad memories here.
I want you to go.
And I don't want to leave you either. You're the only person in this family that I care about, but my mind is made up.
When are you going?
As soon as I get through with this ridiculous community service at the youth center. I'm dreading facing Luis this morning. That man really gets under my skin.
Well, give me a call if you have any problems. And just don't give Luis anything to be suspicious about. Come in. Teresa.
Mrs. Crane told me to help you today instead of her. I'm sorry about your ankle. But at least you're out of that hospital wheelchair.
Thank goodness for... How did you know I was in a wheelchair in the ER?
I guess your mother mentioned it.
Right. Teresa, I'm glad you're here. I need you to finish typing this report I've been working on for my father. Sure. The laptop's right over there.
Okay.
The only problem is if you'll be able to read my handwriting. Or should I say scribble?
Well, this is not bad at all. I can read every word. Except this one. Tarts?
That's torts. It's a legal term.
I got it.
Oh, you're good.
Well, thank you. I love this laptop. Someday, I'm gonna have one exactly like this.
You don't have a sister, do you?
Yeah. She lives out of state with my aunt. Why?
I keep thinking there's something so familiar about you.
Oh, sorry. Byron?
I was checking a poem in there last night. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies. And all that's best of dark and bright
meet in her aspect and her eyes.
How did you know that?
I know all the words by heart because I studied Byron in my honors English class.
Wow, honors English. I'm impressed.
Oh, it's my favorite subject next to fashion.
Well, English is my favorite subject, too. I used to think I'd like to be a writer someday.
Well, so why didn't you?
No, my family would have never stood for it. My father and grandfather made it very clear that they expected me to go to law school like they did.
Well, it's not too late. You're a wonderful writer. I can tell from your report.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't give up your dream just because your family doesn't understand.
What are you doing in here, Teresa?
Your daughter's been helping me, Pilar.
Mr. Ethan needs his rest.
Oh, it's okay. Teresa and I were just discovering how much we have in common.
Yeah. I'll come back later, Ethan.
Sure.
Okay.
I've got you. I'm gonna make you pay now.